Got another lovely sunny day up at the farm today again. That's where we got to last time. I'm not going to do anything just now except tidy out all that mess. There it is, all cleaned out a little better. More room to manoeuvre anyway. Next job for today is to get the front cross member back off because there's still work to be done on that. There's the cross member back in the workshop, ready for more work to do, but it is too nice a day to be doing that today, so that's for a rainy day. Right, I'm back to here. In order to progress with the outer wing, I need to fix this bit on the inside, but in order to do that I need to patch, can't even see my one finger, I need to patch this bit on the inside, which I'll show you. Is there, which you can see is a pain in the arse to get it to with the dash in. Had the same bother at that side that I've not cleaned the welds up yet and a bit rusty. So I had the same bother at that side, so I think my next job is to take the dash out. Now, that's something I've been putting off for a while, so I'm going to do a bit of YouTubing and find out how to do it and then get it out. Right, I'm nearly there. I have this side loose. I have the bolt that I know you have to get from the other side of the bonnet. I've got that out. I've got everything. This side is loose. Doesn't feel quite as loose, but it's loose. Everything's loose, but the only thing that seems to be holding it is the heater control. So I'm going to have to do a bit more YouTubing to see how to get this out. Right, I got stuck and it's not coming out. So I've done a bit of Googling and I need to pull these out. Right, I've got it out, success, but the choke is holding it, so I've just got to get that out, off, and then it's out. But that's a job for tomorrow. Now we have one dashboard removed. It wasn't too bad. I've been dreading doing it, but it's done. This shock horror, where it been my van, is rusty. So I'll take that off and clean it up at some point, not just now. The cobwebs in there. I've been wondering where the spiders have been coming from. Right, and there's the dash there. And this is another project, but that's another video. Now that the dash is out, it lets me get into here a lot more easier, and that side as well. So that is the plan, is to fabricate something a bit up for that. I'm just having a wee inspection when the dash is out. Behind the scuttle tray doesn't look too bad all the way along. It's really just the corners I'm going to need some attention when I take the screen out. Right, so dealing with this hole is the next job. Obviously the underside needs something to fix too, so I have to remake this bit. So I'm going to go ahead and make a cardboard template of that just now. Right, there I've got a bit card and I've got it scribed to the contour that I need. And that's pretty much what it's going to have to look like. So I've transferred that now to steel. I've made it a bit longer than it needs to be, and I've put about an inch of a tab on it for a fold round on the 90 degrees. Obviously this is going to have to follow this curve. Right, so I've got it cut out now. I'm not going to fold it just yet because it's kind of got an S shape to the profile of it. So I'm going to take it back to the van and shape it on the van before I fold these bits over. Right, I've got that formed to where it needs to be, and I'll go ahead and put the flaps in now. Right, we're back in the workshop now on the vise, and now I'm going to fold these flaps over along this purple line, basically. There, I've got that formed now. Just have to do little bits like trim this edge, and there's a little circle in here that I need to put into it as well, and obviously cut the rotten stuff out. That's all marked up and ready to cut out. There's the replacement bit, pretty much where it needs to be. I'm going to go ahead and get this bit cleaned up before I weld that in. There, I've got all that cleaned back to being shiny. So ideally I'd like to rust treat it, but I can't obviously in this bit because it's going to get welded on. So I'm going to just put some weld through primer on here just now. I think I forgot to film a bit, but there's it clamped in and starting to get tacked in. There I have that welded in, and while that big clamp there is still on, I'm going to take the opportunity to do those spot welds there. I've got that cleaned up as best as I can get into it with a grinder, and just go give it a wee blast with the finger sander now. There it is, cleaned up with the finger sander, which is, it's not perfect, but it's good enough for me, considering it will never be seen again probably. So I'll go ahead and put some primer on it, which will let me see if I need to do a second pass with the welder, which I can already see there's a wee hole there, and I know there's one around there, so I will have to do a second pass with the welder anyway. It'll let me see where. And there it is, painted. Now that's going to let me get on with doing this hole under here now, but that'll be a video for next time maybe, see how much time I've got left.